Okay, guys, we're jumping back into it. Took about a 10-minute break. That was actually um, mowing going out next door, so it was really cutting up the audio. Uh, what I did in the last attempt, I've actually noticed on the right hand side that we've actually been taking notes of damaged trees and overgrown trails. So, with that said, near Beartooth Point there is an overgrown trail, and Hawk's Rest is the cabin that was burnt down. I want to see if our friend Dee has anything else to say about that now that it's, she's got a bit of more trust to us. So let's get in here and get this on the way. I honestly thought he would just cut it down. Oh, US code AU. We're just gonna have to get through it. Fuck it.
Smashed open the gate. Should I try to fix or hide this?
No, screw it.
Okay then. Whoa! Ow! I got stung by a bee.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
Yes, kind of.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's on site from August 15 to October 15. University owned equipment is responsibility of Dr. Johnson. Oh, Josson? Government owned equipment is under the purview of Cat Ferdinand. Remember, this is controlled area and any issues, malfunctions, or violations should be reported immediately. Okay. Oh, wait. Keep. Okay. Alright, where are we? Here it is. Drop down here. Jump. Woo! Making my way down these paths. Woo!
Okay, I'm at the site. I don't see anybody around.
Lucky for us.
Yeah, lucky for us. There's some serious comms equipment out here, wireless stuff.
Delilah,
I'm talking a big 20-foot tall transmission tower. They could probably listen to whoever the hell they want. They're nestled down in this valley, which makes it impossible for you or any lookout to see them.
Which is bullshit because tower's right there. She should go then again. The trees there? No, she should have a clear line of sight. She should surely. She should be able to see this side. That's really weird that she has no idea.
I'm in their main tent.
What's it like?
It's definitely some sort of monitoring station. I wonder where they are. All of their stuff is here.
And they know you're there, so see what you can find and get out.
I found their main monitoring desk.
Oh my god, what do you see?
Okay. Shit. Got another clipboard here that confirms that they're tracking our movements. They've got a map with all sorts of paths and areas marked out on it. This place sleeps 3. They've got a row of cots here.
So they live and work in the same tent?
The desk in here is a mess. I mean, it's like someone was in a rush or knocked a bunch of stuff over on accident. I mean, this stuff looks like it just got lifted out of the space shuttle.
I have to tell you, if I found out this was NASA, I'd be a hell of a lot happier.
It would be nice if it was nicer. Although I would be going to jail for trespassing. Why was it going red to begin with? Why would standby mode have like this huge...
Okay, this thing is losing its mind, beeping like crazy.
I can hear it. What's it after?
I don't know. I'm gonna go find out.
It is really weird.
Are you shitting me?
What? What is it?
There's a folder of reports here.
What do they say?
They're assessments about the two of us. There's stuff in here about Julia.
Like what?
Stuff I didn't tell you. This is...
What does it say about me? You said there was one about me.
And it looks like they've been following me around. What I do when I'm out hiking? Jesus.
Henry, do you hear me?
It says that you and your boyfriend are still together.
What? We're not. They're messing with us.
Yeah, okay.
They are. How do they even know who he is? How the hell does this... I'm so sick of letting these people do this to us. We should just burn the place down. Think about it. Worst case scenario...
Look, maybe that's what they want us to do.
What do you mean?
Maybe they're trying to push us to the point where we do something crazy. The grass is dry as hell here. It would go up in a second.
Well, now I'm thinking, what if you're right?
I just don't think we should do anything that we can't undo.
Well, maybe it's not the best idea.
Yeah, it's definitely not the best idea.
I'm so fucking wound up!
It's all right. I'm just gonna hike back. We have the wave receiver, and tomorrow we can figure out what to do. Whoa! Oh, shit! Hey, shit. The bridge collapsed climbing out of here, and, now it looks like there's smoke coming from the site.
What the hell happened to you? It's definitely not the best idea.
It wasn't me.
What do we do?
We ignore it, obviously. If they come to put water on it, then we know the Forest Service is connected somehow.
The person who did it is still out there right now, Henry.
We're talking about people watching us out here who are now burning the forest and everything in it around us. I don't know what to do about that.
Except get the hell out.
Yes, get us the hell out of here.
I will.
I wanted to chop that tree down. Guess not. Why was it? Well, there's a tree I need to go and fucking investigate now.
This receiver just picked something up.
What? What thingy? What now?
I found a device that picks up frequencies. It's how I found the reports last night, and it's going off now.
It just picked up a frequency?
Yeah, what could it be?
I don't know. You gotta find out.
All right, I'm on my way now.
Chop that tree down.
You know what I just picked up?
No.
A fifth of Major Bueno tequila from the creek.
Are you drunk?
No! I am getting drunk.
Good plan.
I'm a good planner. My thinking is I could stay up all night worried I'm gonna lose my job because of the side fire, or I could not worry and let the chips fall where they may. It's not like there's any proof we were down there.
My thinking is I'm gonna follow this wave receiver.
Ooh, I like it when you think.
I'll just leave you alone with whatever these thoughts are. Shit! What? Ah! I found some sort of supply bag, light camping gear, some clothes, basics, but it was alarmed. I think that's what was making the receiver go haywire.
You're okay? It's not a trap or anything?
Yeah, I'm fine. But there's also a set of keys here. I don't know why they'd be hidden out here. They say Shoshone National Forest, Cave 452. Is that the one in the canyon?
Yeah, it is. Who the hell took them?
And what the hell is in that cave?
Okay, let's just think.
Says the woman with a half a bottle of tequila in her belly.
Maybe they're panicking and we're preparing to beat it. The fire has them spooked, and we have new walkie-talkies, so we have the upper hand.
Yeah, well, it's hard to feel like you have the upper hand when you're standing in the dark in the middle of the woods.
Oh. Well, you're back in your tower. Maybe you need a drink, too.
I'm not in my tower.
I am looking at a man standing in your lookout. And it's not you?
It is not me.
Oh my god, go.
I'm going. I don't see anyone up here.
He was just there.
I'm skipping over a lot of pointless dialogue.
It's a tape of us talking down at the site. It sounds like it was recorded from somewhere nearby.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and it sounds like we were the ones who burned it down and that it was your idea.
No.
We are screwed.
No!
Dee, just don't freak out, okay? Don't freak out.
Oh my god, what the fuck is happening, Henry?
I think today we get to go exploring, so I'm gonna do that. No time, do the dance, do the dance. That's on the internet forever now.
Burn the place down. The grass is dry as burn the place down. The grass is dry. God, I think I'm gonna be sick. Burn the place down.
So your little bender isn't looking like such a good idea under the light of a new day, huh?
No, it isn't, but that's not it. Someone claiming to be Henry in Two Forks called a lookout in another sector early this morning and said that I knew what caused the Wapiti Meadow fire. So I just got off the horn with that lookout who's wondering what I know, or that I'm an arsonist, or that I'm fucking losing it. Furthermore, I bet you don't have the only tape of us from last night, so someone has evidence to back it up. We need to find out what someone's been keeping in that cave.
I'm going down there now.
We don't have a lot of time left out here, and if we don't find some fucking answers, when they lift us out of here, it's gonna be in handcuffs.
What I'm gonna get rid of the camera and reply to that.
We have to stick together, okay? Keep our story straight. From the first day with those girls to the person breaking in on our conversation, everything. We gotta be honest and consistent.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
suppose
got a
you're
good
right.
I
point too.
know.
That's fine. Alright. I want to go past the cave first, and I'll backtrack to it. I want to go explore those areas. And again, there's that tree in Wapiti Station, isn't there? Looks like there's just another path back, I guess. There could be something there. We'll go check it out as well. Go north first. See if she says anything. There's no point dropping down. Not
Hey, you didn't actually make that call, right? To the other lookout? It just stuck in my craw. I let myself imagine how fucked I would be if you'd been lying to me. But now that I asked, I kind of just wish I hadn't.
It's pretty harsh that she would even ask that question.
I don't even know how to call anyone other than you. And please, rest assured, I would have found someone with a better sense of humor a long time ago.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
I need to go through it. That's good though. I need to go through the cave. But I'm gonna go this way. Sorry for sidetracking from the story, but I really do want to check out what is over here. If there's anything interesting, well, fingers crossed, that we won't have wasted our time. We'll see. See when we get there. I mean, it's only going to take probably about 10 minutes at most to check all these places out. It's not like there's any story that we need to stick to or anything, so... Oh, we might be able to find the turtle.
Oh, also, those girls turned up. Looks like you didn't kill them. Nobody did. They
Wait,
took
what?
some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and, landed in jail.
What the hell?
Dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, we've got enough unanswered shit to answer for, I'd say.
What the hell? Oh, it's a damn good thing. Oh, that's what made the noise.
I've got a dead elk out here. It's torn up something good.
You think it got wise to a government program?
Shut up. This elk is wearing a tracking collar. The wave receiver picked it up.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's numbered.
Makes sense.
Maybe they were tracking elk at that site. Maybe they were doing exactly what they said they were. Delilah.
Yeah.
There was lots of equipment there. I mean, they could have been up to a lot, you know?
Yeah, sure.
They could be.
That was what made that noise the other day. I'm actually gonna take a photo of that. Bit morbid, but whatever. Well, yeah, that wasn't a waste. That was definitely already just not a waste of time. Like deciding to come up this way. Where am I? No. I keep heading forward. Okay. dialogue option. There's a raccoon in it this time. Ah, that's awesome. Okay. That's cool. How did the raccoon? I guess he fell down the thing. So alright, well, these are definitely things that I have not seen any other people play through find, so I am happy about that. Unique. Alright, now where is that path that's overgrown? All the way up here. Just keep going north. I don't really know if there is going to be anything of point with the overgrown trail, but it's worth checking out. Could have sworn there was another one that I just didn't report, and maybe I need to. Then again, I didn't report the tree. That's right. Here it is. I bet this is just another path, isn't it? Oh, no, there's a... Oh yeah, it is just a shortcut. That's right. Because otherwise you need to... As you drop down... Okay, well that's just a shortcut. Oh, well, that is, yeah, it's a big shortcut. We'll go down and to the left. I suppose that's probably just another shortcut, but it's worth looking into. Progressed a little bit in the story. I've still got 20 minutes left on this episode before I call it. I might just bash out an hour-long episode on the next one and finish it there. We'll see how we go. Where we found the old gear. Oh good, oh good. Who knows, we might find more things like that elk. They did have a lot of collars. Well, they didn't have a lot. I had a few. I wish the rappelling was a little bit more, like a wider hitbox, I guess, for the X button to be pressed. Like, you've got to be kind of like looking right at it. Kind of redundant. Don't suppose I get... Oh, well, yeah, there's a... No way to crack open this and walk through that. Oh, I thought it was all burnt. It's not. This is a very large area that they fenced off. Very large. But it doesn't look like anything. I guess on the other side of that crop. Look at that fenced off as well. It's like they've got two different areas fenced off in the same meadow. It seems a bit too... Like, the area just seems too big. Oh. Oh, burn tree. Wave receiver hasn't gone off or picked anything up. That's good. Well, I mean, I guess it's okay. No, I don't think I've been up this section of this area. Might be nothing, but looks like a path. Put on the map. Oh. Oh. Attach that there. And so that connects this with that. Oh, that's cool. No need to go down. It's just a connection. Do 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 do. What do you want from me? I should turn my phone off, actually. Repel! That was actually a pretty good game back in its day. If anyone knows Repel?
Nope.
And I'm gonna go down here. And now it's all like starting to get all connected up, especially with this rope. God, it would be such a pain if you didn't have the rope, like getting from place to place. Or having to, well, I guess how would you get them down if you couldn't just leave them? You'd have to hike all the way around and unlatch it, I guess. That'd be okay. I mean, how else would you get it down? Is the kind of knot, like, you pull it in? No. No way. Pull the tree trunk out? Pull the trunk out of the ground? Superhuman. Superhuman. Alright. If there's nothing here, I'm gonna be quite disappointed. But I only spent 5 minutes of it. If you guys don't want to watch this, feel free to fast forward. I wouldn't blame you. I'd fast forward. Nothing really to watch here. But we're at the lake now, and if we go right up here, and there's the little drop down. I'm just curious as to where it leads out. I don't know where it would lead out, actually. But we will see. Hello, Sally. Hey, puppy dog. Wait. Oh, there's a fence. Ugh. Stuck on a rock. Stuck on a rock. Where was the tree? Oh, around here, right? Is that it? Where's the... Oh. Oh, it fell over. Oh, okay. What is over here? If anything. I'm assuming it's just a shortcut. So you don't have to rappel up the... It is here. Just a shortcut so you don't have to rappel up. Alright, my bad guys, I'm sorry. Oh, I could have used that. No, because I didn't have the axe. That's weird that they put that there before you get the axe, like. Because I mean, once the fire starts, you go straight back. You don't need to walk back. Maybe they were gonna make people walk back in like when they were doing alpha testing or beta testing, and they decided it was just better to skip the days forward rather than having you hike back every time. Because I mean, I can understand that would make it very mundane. It would add extra time to the game to make it feel more worth the price tag. I mean, it was only $30. Not bad. Like on PS4. I mean, if you don't want to pay for it, you could probably just download it with a torrent site or something like that. I'm sure it's out there. It's a Unity game, so it is beautiful, and I mean, I would love to see some more games from this developer if they stayed with this kind of stylistic environments and stylistic characters. I mean, I'm all for hyper-realism, just like not Just Cause, what's it called, Uncharted, like how they're going for like this hyper-realism and stuff like that. It is fucking amazing, but you know, sometimes a game like this, it just has its charm. It's just that science thing. I didn't. Alright, there's stuff that's gonna happen. Watching you.
What the hell?
Okay.
Delilah, someone locked me in the cave.
Why
Is this thing
that
working?
like that though? Hey.
Delilah, send someone to the cave, please! Can't get any damn reception. Yes, maybe I can get out through here. Freezing in here.
I wish I was there with you, buddy, because it is pretty fucking hot here. And there is a shoe.
Is anybody down there?
My friend's complaining. He so I've got a custom controller. And yes, it's got a marijuana leaf on the back of it. Custom controller from a PlayStation 4, and it's also got a mod chip in it for like Call of Duty and other games like that. Just like a rapid fire chip and hold your breath automatically. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't find it cheating. It just does something that you would normally do. You just don't have to think about doing it. And the rapid fire doesn't really work with a lot of the guns because they actually cap the fire rate now. But yeah, my mate decided to get one after I got one, and he has been waiting 5 weeks for his controller. I got mine in less than 7 days, including a weekend, so that's like shipping and construction of the controller and everything like that, because they take them apart, paint them and all that. And Yeah, he's been waiting 5 weeks. His controller hasn't even...
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it? What did you find?
Nothing yet, because someone tried to trap me in there.
You saw someone?
No, someone slammed the gate behind me and then ran away. I found another way out, but if I hadn't, Jesus!
So you didn't find anything?
No, there's a spot where someone had sunk an anchor, but the hardware's gone now.
I don't have any climbing equipment.
I just have my ropes. I'm gonna hike back to Two Forks and see if I can find anything that could double as an anchor to use in the spot.
Well, that doesn't sound dangerous.
I'm not gonna mention the shoe. Before I turn this corner. Yeah, so he's been waiting 5 weeks because he didn't pay there's like a $15 extra like US dollars that you can pay, and what they do is they actually put your order to the front of the line, so it's like they speed up the creation of your controller, the assembly, and I paid for that. So I got my controller in 7 days. He didn't pay for it. He didn't even pay for express delivery either. But yeah, they ran out of the color scheme because he wants like a blue and orange color scheme, and yeah, so they run out. They emailed him last week. About 2 to 3 weeks before he's gonna get this controller. So all in all, about 2 months for him. 7 days for me. I love it. I find it funny because it always tends to happen when he does things a little bit differently.
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little fort. I think it was Brian Goodwin.
Really?
Yeah, he built himself a real castle. Hey, remember that pack I found?
Back on your second day? Yeah.
I found a plan Brian drew about how he was going to get it back. Brian was doing a science fair project about bouncing radio waves off of a meteor shower.
Poor kid left his homework?
Yeah, he must have been pretty smart, huh?
Yeah, sharper than a lot of the grown-up knuckleheads I'm used to, yeah.
What, you're saying I'm one of those knuckleheads, is that it?
I wasn't, but, now that I think about it...
Because I know lots of stuff.
Oh, please, drown me in your surplus of knowledge. I've been waiting all these years for a man as wise as you to take this job.
Well, that wait's over, sweetheart.
Call me sweetheart again, and you'll use that big sexy brain of yours to fill out your unemployment paperwork.
Sorry, boss. I found an old school folder. Brian was a hell of a doodler. It's a little weird that he'd just leave so much of his stuff out here.
Well, maybe they were in a hurry when they left. Like I said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
He was in the middle of really sprucing up the joint when they left.
Go away. There we go. Get out of here. Get. This is my home now. It was it was unlimited of those.
He'd hide out here to read comics. The Black Band, his grief is his enemy's sorrow. Everyone this guy loves gets killed, so he honors them with a black armband which gives him superpowers. A bunch of rocks stacked up. He made a wall and a perimeter.
God. Yeah, that's perfect.
There's a ham radio schematic here, something Brian was working on.
Yeah, I think that was the one thing Ned did do with him. You know, tinkering on stuff like that.
There's a busted old toy out here, some sort of electronic game.
Yeah? I like Pong.
Everybody likes Pong.
Gosh, Brian had everything he loved out there.
Huh. Brian stole his dad's climbing gear, his anchors.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it is. I think he was gonna hide them in a cash box or something and never got around to it. I mean, he left a note for a ranger to find them and send them back to him in Nebraska.
Because he hated climbing?
Yeah, it sounds like Ned was pushing him, and pretending to lose his anchors was the easiest way to put a stop to it.
I hope it worked. God, what an asshole.
Yeah. Man, that is the sort of thing that would have caused me to catch a beating growing up.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past old Ned.
BRN. What is burn? Agility, stamina, CLV, K&W's knowledge, Moxie?
He made the place pretty comfy, too.
That's an achievement.
Yeah, at the expense of what are probably stolen pillows.
That little shit.
I don't know why I couldn't
Something I never told you, or anyone, about Brian. In regards to him being out here, you know, being against the rules. They almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dump water on fires, and I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied, and just said it was Ned. If I ratted him out, they would have been forced to leave, and I don't know, I guess I just felt like I was saving him from whatever shitty life Ned was gonna bring him back to. Not that it ended up mattering.
Some decisions that you make, they're just destined to be regretted. I don't know if she knows what's happened or, you know, but there's definitely that sense.
What do you think is in there?
Probably something that will kill me. So, you know, just sort of getting myself right with God or whatever there is.
Henry...
I mean, they closed the door when they could have just...
bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with a...
Are you serious with this shit right now?
a hatchet. God, are you sure you want to go back in there?
Yeah, especially now that I'm thinking about all the fun ways to be killed.
I'm sorry. Look, at least whoever locked you in doesn't know you've gotten out. Hopefully you find whatever they're hiding in there, and it'll be worth the risk.
Fingers crossed. Very resourceful for someone that, I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like he's someone that would have the knowledge of how to do this. Do they train them? I mean, I guess they'd have to, in basic survival and stuff like that, to have them out here for 3 months of summer. I mean, you couldn't expect someone to come out here with no knowledge of how to survive. Long drop. Boo, 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 boo.
Ah, shit. Brian Goodwin.
not gonna make any more comments on it. Why am I like stuck at a walking pace? Oh, there we go. I guess I was meant to observe the body a little bit more. Can't believe it. What was he? He was trying to climb down this. Really? Oh no, he was trying to climb down that. Fuck. It's just too much of a drop, I don't know why. Now, I want to believe that it's an accident, and that it wasn't on purpose, but smoke's getting a bit.
Hey, D.
There you are. I've been worrying my ass off.
You need to call search and rescue.
What?
There's a body in the cave. It's Brian Goodwin.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. How does that... What? I don't... How?
Climbing, I think, or made to look like a climbing accident.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just what it was. He was probably exploring the cave and maybe his rope gave out. Whoever locked me in there probably didn't even know about him. What do we do now, Dee? I mean, are you okay?
No, I'm not. He'd be alive if I had told someone he was out here. I don't know where he'd be, but I can assure you it would not be rotting at the bottom of that cave. There's nothing to say. Hike back. I think we're leaving tomorrow anyway. You see that plane?
No, I was just busy packing up.
Well, there's gonna be a lot more. The service says this thing is 2% contained.
Is this the Flapjack fire, or the site fire, or...?
Well, the two fires merged into one unmitigated disaster. They're renaming it after my lookout. You about packed up?
Shouldn't we talk for a sec, you know, about things?
About what?
About what happened to Brian.
I don't have much to say. I'm fine. I'm sad. I'm whatever. I keep thinking about him down there, and I just want to get far away from here.
What can I do?
We just have to wait for the helicopters.
Okay.
Until then, could you follow that signal? Maybe?
Holy crap. Yeah, oh my god.
We don't know what it is. It could be nothing.
Yeah, it could also be whoever was listening to us, whoever made the tape.
Okay. Yeah, look, you should pack up everything you need in case we get the call and you can't come back.
All right, look, if something happens...
I'll remember you.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Alright guys, we're gonna cut that one off here. We'll get to the end of this in the next episode, which I'll probably just play right now because I'm fairly certain this is the end.